You cool with the background?
Yeah, that shit's dope. I appreciate you pulling that. Yeah.
Yeah, once again for the great minds of nine. Talking about it's 4 for 10. Got the homie Nick this week. What you go by, Nick? That's how you introduce
Yeah,
yourself?
I just go by Nick. Nick is
Okay,
straight.
respect, respect. Where you from? What's your hood? What's your squad? What you repping?
Damn, shit. Where I'm from? I'm from DMV, like Nova area for real. I'm in grew up in Manassas, kind of moved around from like Woodbridge, Manassas, lived in Vienna for a little bit, but now I stay out in like Sterling area right now. Shit. Man, you threw a lot at me. What else? What else you asked?
What's your squad? What you repping? Who you play for?
Oh shit. I mean, I think probably most people probably know me from playing with agents, probably Sunday nights, but I be running with the Hitch Please on Tuesdays. Then I also got my little like Thursday team that I actually go out and play quarterback for. It's like a little social experiment junk that like start off with like just some people I met like just trying to play social because I was trying to get some QB work.
Yeah.
So we started playing social a little bit, and then right now we playing casual. So we grinding right now, slowly climbing.
Okay. Okay. Respect. Respect. What sports did you play growing up?
Just football for real. I mean, I play a little bit of everything, but mostly just football, honestly.
Okay. Okay. Any college or semi afterwards?
My bad, I couldn't hear you.
Any college or semi afterwards?
No, nah. Shit. After high school, I went straight from working a little bit. Then I went to the military. So,
Okay. Okay. Respect. Respect. Who put you on the flag? Who brought you out?
damn, that's a good question. Uh, damn. So I actually, probably was like I was probably like 20 at the time, and I got some of my homies together, and we made our own little team, and we was playing down in the IFFL. I don't know you heard about them,
Yeah. Yeah.
but we was playing with them for like a season or two, and then I think we moved over to FXA, and I met somebody from Damn, Jay, he actually ended up getting me to go play Sunday mornings with all his people,
Okay.
but Sunday nights, I was playing with some people called Swinging D's. It was like, yeah, I don't know if you ever met them, but very underrated group of folk though, for real. Uh, Damn, I'm trying to think, and it's probably Ben too. I don't know, Ben Frothingham,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
cool, like Ryan and all them. Yeah, they pulled me onto their Husky squad. I think he used to play
Okay.
throughout the week, just like
Okay.
word
Yeah.
of mouth. Somebody grabbed me.
I think that's why I bumped into you at with Huskies.
Yeah, that's probably with that for sure.
Okay. Okay. Well, shit, we can get into the 10 questions. What's your
Yeah,
favorite
let's go.
format?
Damn. I mean, I prefer 8 man for real, probably more. I just like the full field, but I mean, I started like kind of playing fives a little bit, and then the new seven format is kind of cool as well. So I don't know, it's kind of growing on me a little bit. But right now, it's probably 8 man, like just men's for real.
Okay. Okay. Ideally, what position do you want to play when you pull up?
Damn. I mean, it really just depends what the team looking like, but probably like wide receiver to be honest with you. But I've been getting like a lot of quarterback work in lately too, so that's kind of like I'm leaning towards that for real.
Okay. Okay. Um, that answer kind of tripped me up. I like that though. Who's the best quarterback you've played with? And since you've been playing QB, who's the DB that you didn't know was a dog? That's a dog.
Damn. I think probably the best quarterback I probably played with, because I didn't really play with too many like consistently. Just like CJ and Manny, really like the main ones I really rock with. I mean, I played with like Ryan and all them back, but I'd probably say like, damn, that's tough between like I don't want to say between Manny and CJ because they both my dogs, but damn, that's tough. I mean, I thought I'm gonna say Manny just because Manny, I just probably play a little bit more with Manny, but CJ probably it's 1A and 1B for me for real. Them
Okay.
two.
Okay. Okay.
DBs. I mean, I play like wide receiver a lot, so like, I mean, I already kind of like I can already respect the guys and kind of already know what's up.
Okay.
And right now I've been kind of playing down in casual, so I mean, no disrespect to them, but the competition is just not the same. So like guys that people already stand up, people like Daryl, my dog Q, he's definitely he and I mean, I'm sure y'all see his posts. We always be getting work in for sure. But so those are people out there for sure. But
Okay.
I'm not really like t tapped in with people like that. I don't really know too many names like that, so I can't really
Okay.
say.
Okay. Okay. All right. You play co-ed?
Yeah, I play co-ed.
Okay. What's one stereotype about co-ed flag that isn't true?
Damn. Uh, I think a lot of people see the girls on the field and they probably be thinking that like, oh, they're just girls on the field. But There's some girls out in FXA that'll get any dude some work for sure. Like they can definitely route some people up for sure. So I would probably say that's like the girls are probably the bigger competitors than most of the men. I would say.
Okay, respect, respect. Talk to me about upper room fitness.
Oh damn man, that's my little like brand. I just started. I officially started business at the beginning of this year, man. But I just started it because like I wanted to create something that honestly I ain't trying to work no more. So I wanted to like, start creating my own thing, and I was in a position to kind of do it. So I mean, I'm really big into just like health, fitness, but more like on the spiritual side of things as well, just like wellness. When I got out of the military, man, I was like kind of like just not in a great place, like emotionally and mentally, and so like I worked myself to a place where I'm like, damn, like I seen the better side of things. So I'm just trying to get that to everybody, but uh, creating a brand is a better way to do it for me. That way, I can kind of slowly distance myself from it and still help people out. So that's kind of like his vibe for real.
Okay, okay. So is it a podcast? Is it actual like workout regimen?
So I mean, I would consider it like it's like more of like a health and wellness brand. So in the sense that like I mean, one day it's gonna grow to be a gym, but right now I don't have like that accessibility. So like that's just a place where people can come to me for either motivation or they want to book some kind of personal training, get nutrition services going. I do like group training sessions. You see, like I be having my people for like flag football and stuff. Um, but I would say it's probably more like as relative to people, I would say it's like I'm a personal trainer. Like in terms of they should see that they should see the upper room fitness as like a place where they can come and train.
Okay, okay. Um, if you could give one piece of fitness advice to busy people, what would it be?
Yeah, if I could give like one piece like just people busy, uh I mean I would say make it the first thing you do. Honestly, like if like you have like a busy life, I think like it don't even gotta be necessarily like crazy workout in the morning, but I think even waking up and like stretching or taking care of yourself that way, I think like that's probably like the biggest advice because people got busy lives and you say you're gonna go in the evening and then by the time you get off of work or whatever, you're just too tired to go. So even if it's like 30, 45 minutes in the morning, something like that's not even like that's cool, I would say.
What's your philosophy when it comes to fitness and overall wellness?
Oh shit. I mean, I just treat it as like preparing for life, like training for life. So like I think you should just like I train just in general, just to be prepared relative to what I got going on in life. So, I mean, I like playing sports and flag football and stuff. So it's like I might as well use the gym for that. But if somebody just likes walking, like you can use the gym to be a better walker. So I think you're just trying to making it fit for yourself and not trying to look what everybody else is doing. Just stay in your own lane.
I like that. I like that. Back to the field. What feels better? Head top tutty, a great break pick, or taking some ankles and going for a long run?
That one for sure. That's the one. See, I played running back growing up, so it's always like you get the rock and you make one dude miss and you off to the crib. Man, there's no better feeling than that for real. Yeah, that's definitely the one. I mean, pick sixes and stuff like those are good feelings as well, but I think making one move and then still like outrunning the rest of the squad, the rest of the team, like that's the one for sure.
What's your longest run?
Shit. I think I probably broke one for like I mean, I've taken kicks back, but I mean, I think lately like shit, 2 weeks ago, Mike, he threw me like a little like hitch to start a game, and I took it like 60 to the crib. Like,
Jeez.
so yeah, no, I definitely, yeah, you catch me on Sunday nights, man. I stay getting loose on them, little like, on Sunday they throw me like a little hitch or something, and I just make one move and get loose for real. Nah, for sure. I'm good for 60, 70 for sure.
I'm here. I'm here. All right. Your favorite cleats and jersey. You got them? You know
Then I mean I for any of them Addy Zero cleats, I'm going for. I'm a huge Adidas fan for sure. I mean, I got a pair of Puma cleats. Actually, they're like soccer cleats, and they're probably like my favorite pair of cleats. But they're just not really. It just depends on what kind of format I'm playing, because they got like a soft like bottom.
Hold
Uh,
on. So
and I
you switch your cleats up based on formats?
yeah, it depends. Like cause like seven mans and like the smaller like like co-ed kind of like those narrow fields. like I find like soccer cleats work a little bit better just because you're taking it's a tighter field, so you're just taking smaller steps.
Okay.
Uh, Soccer cleats don't got like the they don't got a spike at the very front of the toe like the
Mm,
football cleats got them. So
okay.
like those football cleats I feel like are better like bigger fields when you're really trying to drive and sprint. But I feel like co-ed and like the small formats, there's just not as much of space to do that in sometimes.
Okay.
Um, and then I feel like jerseys. I would say like I'm not a Chargers fan, but their powder blue jerseys is probably like my favorite ones for real.
Okay.
Especially like back when like LT and all them were rocking them. The powder blue ones are tough.
Okay. What about, I mean, do you buy jerseys from your team? I usually do see you just in like a red shirt. But do you buy jerseys from your flag football teams?
Oh, the only thing they ever have jerseys. The only team I ever played on that had them is Hitch Please for real.
Okay.
Uh, but I bought that shit like in a large and I didn't gotten big, so that shit look like I'm like an Under Armour mannequin type shit. So nah, I'm not trying to pull it like that.
All right. 4th and goal, 10-yard line. Who you got throwing you the rock and what route you running?
Yeah.
Talking eights, right?
Fourth
That's,
and
that's
go
the format you prefer, eights?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Damn, that's crazy. I ain't never really found myself in that position, but I definitely would take like a 10 out. I think I could in a slot, put me in a slot on like a 10 out. I don't really care who's throwing that for real. I think uh but like I said, only people I can really say I've been in that situation with is Manny and CJ with. So like it's gonna be them two every time, for sure.
Okay.
Uh yeah, definitely that. I'll take that for sure. Like a little
Okay.
12 hours, something like that.
Bet that, bet that. Well, yeah. That's 4 for 10, man. I appreciate this, man.
Yeah, for sure.
A
Appreciate you having
bonus
me on,
question real
bro.
quick. Bonus question real quick.
Yeah.
What has owning a well-trained dog taught you anything about discipline in life?
Damn, bro, that's a good ass question. So the thing is crazy, man. Like I ended up getting Mondays because like it's not that it's like I'm just trying to do better for myself. So I was like, damn, like I need something that's going to keep me on a routine. Like I was already in a routine, but it's like when you have that dog or something there, then like you have to be on it, regardless if you want to be on it. So I think discipline a lot, but even like you what you get out of the dog is what you give in the dog.
Mm,
So I think it requires like a lot of self-reflection. So like if dog's giving you a hard time or it's being like, it's not cooperating with you, it's usually because you're doing something, not because of the dog.
mm,
So I think like just it's increased my level of self-awareness probably a lot more. I think I was already kind of disciplined already, but like I think just the self-awareness portion of it for sure. Like and then even like self-awareness, and I guess patience for sure.
mm,
Like a lot, but you learn a lot through like consistency and repetition.
mm,
But somebody who like goes to the gym or even like playing sports, like you kind of already have that ingrained in you. You just gotta just apply it to like a different like structure. So
okay.
that's where she come in for sure.
Okay. How long you had her?
Damn, like 8 months now, 9 months, and yeah,
Wow, damn, she grown.
yeah,
Cause
like
I seen a picture with the video when she follows you on the ladder.
on the little ladder jump,
Then
yeah.
lately I seen her like, well, I thought that was a long time ago, but yeah, that's
Well,
that.
that was in August. So like I got her in August, but she turns a year in like a couple weeks. So like I think at that time that little video, she's probably like 5 or 6 months probably.
Okay, okay. What's a funny or unexpected experience you've had while training her?
That was just goofy as hell. Like I go to like this field and I go and like throw like a little ball with her and try to get her a return. And one time I threw a ball like past like these little soccer nets, but they're like in the middle of the field. So she ran like into the net, like but jumped into the net. So yeah, it's like you look crazy right now, Shawty. But nah, it's a blessing for real. I'd encourage anybody to get a dog for real. Like it's definitely a blessing.
Would you would you suggest a German Shepherd, or you feel like you need to be a disciplined person to have a German Shepherd also?
Man, they so loyal. I would definitely suggest the German. They just need a lot of exercise, so you don't got time for them. That's one thing. Like I walk her probably like 4 times a day,
Mm,
but they're like at like probably like maybe like half a mile every time, and then I take it to a field and probably actually let her run for like 20, 30. But they need at least about like an hour every day at
mm.
minimum, just to like, cause if not, like they just get bored and they start chewing on things and running around and causing a mess and stuff. But once I got past like the first like 3 or 4 months with her, like she good. Even though she just passed her cycle up, so that's been kind of like that was
Uh,
kind of new for me to have to deal with that.
yeah.
But shit, I
Okay.
definitely would recommend a German for real.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, man. I appreciate this, man. But so I see you. So you say in the morning you drop a message or you drop something for the morning just to. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like it's like a motivational quote or something. I call it like what's the word? That's what it's called. And I just kind of try and just throw a little like motivation or something out there. I mean, I'm a big reader and I just try and I can't throw like a whole book out there in the morning, but I can try and like whatever thing I grab from these books, I just try and put it out there. I think it's just free game, honestly.
Okay. What you reading right now?
Right now I'm reading like somebody recommended like a financial literacy book on like how to sell. I
Okay.
haven't actually like dove right into it right now. Like usually like lately I'm not even gonna lie, my interest has been diving into mental health and stuff lately. So I've been doing like a lot of reading on like autism disorder and like people on the spectrum and stuff like that, just because it's something I'm curious about.
Okay. Okay. Respect, man. Well, I enjoyed this, man. The
Yeah.
4 for 10 and the combo apple, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you.
What's up, man?
What's up, homie? How you doing, bro?
I ain't complaining, man. Top of the morning to you.
Yeah, you too, bro. For
You an
sure.
early bird? You be up in the morning or what?
Yeah, man, I be up like 4 in the morning most times. Usually I wake up.
Okay.
Usually like I try and get my day started, but I probably don't start moving till like 5, probably.
For sure. For sure. Between, you don't mind me asking, between 4 and 5, what you doing?
Shit, usually like I might wake up. Usually I try to pray first thing in the morning for real, to try to connect with God. Then I gotta make my little post for my little my business and shit. So I usually try to do like my little daily post around then. But really, I just really try to get ready to start my day out type shit for real.
Okay. Okay.
Just kind of clear my head, get ready to start going. Because once I'm moving, I'm moving.
I like that. I like that.